And we have breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, that's unfolding before our very eyes. USDC, which is owned by Cirlce, the stablecoin and cryptocurrency, is officially depegging in real time right now as we speak. I repeat, the stablecoin USDC, the cryptocurrency that we all know, Coinbase is a part of that, is officially depegging right now. This is not a joke, guys. In this live stream, we're going to go over this together in real time. Yeah, that's correct. I will repeat that once again because you might be sleeping depending on what part of the world you're from, and you might be thinking that, oh, this guy is tripping out. Maybe I am tripping out. I hope I'm tripping out. But what I saw was on CoinGecko, I saw this shit was at 91 cents. Now, I hope for everyone's sake that it's something wrong with the damn API keys. But let me tell you, it don't appear to be so. You know why? For a couple of things. Number one, well, the bank in Silicon Valley, it appears that USDC owns something like, I think it was like 20%, something like that, don't quote me on it, of the reserves was in that freaking bank. The Silicon Valley Bank has now officially closed down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a freaking joke. This will and should have ripple effects across the damn market, and maybe after the stream I'm going to look like a fucking idiot because this is not facts, but I could tell you what my eyes saw, and on that CoinGecko damn chart, stablecoin shouldn't be going up and down, bro. That only means one thing. That's the pegging. And if that's the pegging, and we got this bank closing on the same date, I like my chances to think that how that is actually factual. But we're going to break it all down together in this very live stream. Let me tell you that much at least. Now, don't get me wrong. This is the first time I'm using this new gear in this live stream setup. I just hope we are live. I hope everything goes smooth. But ladies and gentlemen, this is for real. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about right here. Or am I tripping? I don't know. All right, so right here, 93 cents, we're looking at it. It was actually at 91 before earlier, okay, about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. I was trying to get all these damn fancy gadgets ready for you guys for this stream. And, you know, this is on Cirlce's Twitter. They're coming out with all these different threads telling us that, you know, yes, we do have reserves in the Silicon Valley Bank. So the SVB Financial. Let's read this together, ladies and gentlemen. But where is it? Right here. Silicon Valley Bank, here we go, is one of 6 banking partners Cirlce uses for managing the 25% portion of USDC reserves held in cash. While we await clarity on how the FDIC, whatever, of SVB will impact its depositors, Cirlce and USDC continue to operate normally. Normally, my ass. Yo, what are you talking about normal? There's nothing normal about freaking this. Oh shit, not that. This. There's nothing normal about 93 cents stable coin. All right, so let's head on back to the thread, guys. This is crazy. Now, fortunately, right now, I think Bitcoin's still holding, where it's still at above 20K, but who knows what's going to happen. Remember, I want to make this very clear, okay? Very clear here. The markets could only tumble if you sell or if you panic. All right? We don't need these types of institutions in the space. It's like almost they're breastfeeding us from their freaking tit and we depend on them. That's not the case. They depend on us. You guys do not forget that shit. But it's just a lot of different, wrong information out there, and Psyche's talking about how, we need them and blah, blah, blah. No, they need us, okay? You think, I said this in a video earlier today, you think when Satoshi Nakamoto made Bitcoin, they're like, well, yeah, I want to, have these banks loaning out to individuals and depend on them. That's the whole reason of why he made Bitcoin, to get out of that whole freaking mechanism, all right? Don't give them back the power and let their ass freaking fall. And, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I had a shit ton of freaking stable coin, bro, okay? But I freaking got out at the right time. I got out about 2 months ago. There was something I was smelling. Why is it that all of these American crypto companies are going down? Why? If you look at it, it's 95% American. Why? I don't get it, And, I might not be the smartest guy in the room, but I got some street sense. And when I smell some shit, boy, let me tell you, boy, I like to be proactive and I ain't reactive. I don't wait for shit like this to go down. I get out of it first. So, anyhow, let's get back to this freaking Twitter freaking thread for whatever it's worth. Now, like other customers and depositors who relied on the SVB for banking services, Cirlce joins calls for a continuity of this important bank in the U.S. economy. It's like if they're trying to pretend if everything is okay. Now, I don't know. Like, okay, here we go. Dude, listen, even if this thing was to come back up, bro, it don't even matter. Shit, what happened here? No, don't do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. Let's go back. Let's get a fresh one here. Because I had to expand, this on the 4K screen to really see it. Right there, 94 cents. We'll just leave it at there. Right, or right here. So there we go. 94 cents. Look, guys, let me tell you, if this thing even recovers, it doesn't matter. They got holes. They got freaking chinks in their armor. Right now, it's hard for me to tell you guys, hey guys, get out of USDC right now when it's at 94 cents and maybe you're holding a couple hundred thousand, right? Well, your 100,000 is worth 94K, you know? Well, if you're holding a couple of those, do the math. That's another 6K gone from that, 100K. So now you're down 12K. Now, if you own another 100K, 300K, do the math and math and math. So it's up to you if you want to wait to see what's going on. But let me tell you, I got to be crystal clear with this. I'm bringing you on this camera here. I don't trust any freaking crypto centralized damn entity in America, okay? I kind of have a little something for Kraken still, but bro, at this point, man, I don't want to hear nothing of it. I don't want to see nothing of them, man. It's like they all are freaking cooperative agents that are trying to scheme something to damn ruin this market, to ruin this industry. Right? And again, guys, this industry was never here for them. I gotta repeat that. It was never here for them. If you're now joining us, yo, I ain't tripping, bro. I am not tripping. Look at this right here, okay? This damn coin, this stable coin is indeed officially depegged. Yeah, it is. And you know what? Again, you guys wouldn't know this, but I smelt this as my freaking CFO. Ask the guys who know me, okay? Ask Dev. For those who know me, ask Dev, okay? Ask Matthew. Ask these guys. I got the fuck out of USDC, bro. Straight up, man. And this is when I wasn't on camera, so I told you guys too. Anyhow, let's see what's going on over here now. So they go out to tell us, and where is it here? Okay, so 4 hours ago, it's almost like if, dude, oh my God, I'm too damn freaking good. Sorry, right here. I'm too damn good, bro. Like, bro, there's no such thing as a coincidence, okay? Nothing happens by accident. All of these I gotta come back here. All of these strings of, FUD news that came out, all of these banks going down, right? What was the other one? There's some other bullshit just happened with, a bunch of news came together today. I made a video on it. Sorry, I'm just freaking, I'm all over the place right now, bro. I'm all over the place right now. You're gonna tell me now Circle's gonna depeg on top of that? Right? Seriously, guys, you think that happened by accident? You really think that happened by accident? Bro, let me tell you, man, this shit is not by accident. This is well coordinated, well orchestrated, and it's like you really got to be freaking naive or stupid to believe like this is natural. There's nothing natural about this, okay? They're in on it right now, bro. They're out for lunch. They're out for lunch when it comes to this market on Bitcoin, right? Like, I'm telling you right now, they thought FTX was going to do it. Yeah, Luna did her own shit. That probably happened because of some idiot, right? And other idiot influencers promoting that shit, right? But anyhow, that could have been organic in terms of it was a legit bug or whatever you want to call it, or fraud from the damn CEO and Terra Luna guy, right? But then when you see FTX go down, we all know what's that. Come on, man. That was an industry plant. What is an industry plant? It's something that was planned from day one to gain trust from people, to only build it, to break it down, okay? That's what that shit was, okay? And then it did its damage. Don't get me wrong. We went down to like 17K. Then we kind of like recovered. And then, they probably never thought we would have recovered as fast as we did because it kind of is forgotten information now. And Bitcoin started to go up to 25K. Why? Because of the whole new Taproot upgrade that now allows these sort of like ordinals and, NFTs to be tradable content. But people are into that shit. And what do you need to do? Well, in order to buy the damn ordinal, you need to buy Bitcoin. And what does that do? When people are buying Bitcoin, the price goes up. And now the price went to 25K. And then they're like, holy shit, man. It's like they're shooting bullets and they're running out of bullets. And then they bring the damn atomic bomb now, which is this. With all of this stuff that went down today, and now we see the end result of what they're trying to do entirely, right? They're all about stable coins, just wrecking it. Yeah, I'll go to the chat soon. Let me know if you guys have anything for me, and then we'll take it from there, right? So I want to see at the beginning of the day what these guys were really talking about. What was the scheme that was pre-planned? What would these men, these individuals, were actually scheming throughout the day? The economy is becoming more digital. Blockchain tech continues, blah, blah, blah. Let's head it up. Guys, I'm sorry. There's not much other resources other than my freaking mouth and Twitter, okay? And what unfolded today. I'm sorry. This is in real time, okay? Like, this is all I got for y'all to really show y'all. Okay, let's go to, let's start, yeah. I want to see what people are saying. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is what I said earlier, right? Somebody was saying some shit like, oh, bro, I'm going to show you what else I did earlier. Some guy was saying some shit like, what? Oh, what are we going to do? Go on USDT? I'm like, look, so they admitted right here. Let's start from the top. Following the confirmation at the end of today that the wires initiated on Thursday to remove balances were not processed, 3.3 billion of the 40 billion of USDC reserves remain on S3B, okay? Like other customers and depositors, I think I read that already. Look what I said here. Don't worry, they're just going to mint a new batch tonight. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to mint a new batch tonight, bro. Oh, my God. But I guess they got bigger problems than that, you know? Bro, how is this going to look when, if this does recover, which it probably would, but are you going to be holding stablecoin USDC? How is this going to look for them? Bro, do you know how many freaking institutions are reliant on USDC because it's regulated? Because they're connected with Coinbase. It must be a safe haven. It's American. No, USDT doesn't have its reserves. USDT, well, let me tell you about USDT. They've been attacking USDT since the freaking dawn of freaking this industry. Since 2016, they've been going to court. And what happens every time? Pretty much USDT always wins. So what does that tell me? That tells me that, who's the bad one here? If USDT is always winning these damn court cases and they're still there, they haven't been depegged. I think they went down during the last attack on these stable coins, and they went after CZ2 for BUSD, right? Now Paxos does not issue BUSD. Right? They couldn't get USDT, right? And all roads goes back to exactly that. USDT, to me, right now, was the number one, was the Dawn, was the OG, and it remains to be on the top of the hill. So let's carry back on to this stuff over here. And I want to actually go back to one more thread here. And I'll show you guys what I said too. And I ain't fucking joking. I actually did it. And that's probably going to be worth some money, what I did. You know, I'm an opportunist, man. What can I say? I'll actually show you guys what I said right here. Let me go home. Let me go to my profile. I was tripping out, bro. Dude, like I was just on Twitter. And then, you know, I was just on my bed, bro. I was in my freaking underwear in my bed, just, you know, doing the last little thing on Twitter on the phone before I go to bed. And then I seen this thing, like, you know, a series of different threads and tweets from USDC. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's interesting. And then I saw, wait, they had money in that bank. And then I was like, this is what I said before I saw the depeg, okay? Before I saw this is what I said, okay? An hour ago. I saw this about 44 minutes ago, okay? This is what I said. Okay, so I was chilling on Twitter, as I said, 1 hour ago. I was just fucking there drinking, chamomile tea. And I made this, and I was like, ordinal hustlers, right? Because Bitcoin went to like 19-something, and it popped back up to 20K plus. Right, and I said, we have a new weapon against coordinated FUD news and Bitcoin attacks. Bitcoin NFT hustlers, I salute you because they're buying up the damn BTC. All right, so they're out wearing the FUD news. And then I said this, when I saw this freaking thread. Oh, shit, sorry, guys. Right there. When I saw this freaking thread, I said this. Okay, sorry, this is what I was talking about earlier, and this is what I said over here. I said, get the heck out of the stable coin if you're in it, USDC. They will eventually fall and F up the entire market sooner or later. I'm going to inscribe this tweet on Bitcoin now just because I'm classy like that. And watch it age like Halle Berry. Bro, okay? And sure enough, this shit freaking depegs about a few minutes after I said that. And yeah, I did. I actually went and I took a picture of this, okay, right here, of my beautiful bald head. Depending on what perspective you look at it, because it looks balder in other angles. But I took a screenshot of this, and I went to gamma.io, bro, and I inscribed that on the day of. You know what? And the timestamp is actually going to be before the depeg, but it's not about me. That's just me being, a little bit greedy and flexing a little bit there. You got to flex. And here we go. Now, where is it right now? That's the wrong one. Let's just refresh it, guys. And I'm going to look at the chat. God damn it. Well, it's still at 94 cents. Why the heck is it doing that when I freaking refresh? That is freaking annoying, okay? Well, we don't need to see that anymore. You guys get the damn freaking point. Okay, what can I say? Let me go to the chat. If I'm even live, because, again, it's the first time I put in the keys in the software. And it's the first time I'm going live. We're in 60 frames per second, ladies and gentlemen. 49 viewers, and we are live. Guys, ask me anything. So Kyle, what's up? 3141. He says WTF, bro. You best be WTFing right now. Buddy, my wife was cussing me because I was tripping out, and I told her, I said, I told you so. We were in USDC and we got out. I smelled a fucking rat. I smelled something bad and I had to leave it a couple months ago. Another Kyle says, oh there. Andre Cool says, this is crazy. I see it on CoinGecko. Okay, so I am not hallucinating. I only got about the night before about a half an hour sleep, and then last night I actually slept really good. And bro, I thought I was tripping, but I guess I'm not. Somebody else just confirmed it. What else we got? Bram tonight. Heb says, true, look at Terra USD. Hey, bro, craziness. USDC goes down. It's good night for me. Daniel Williams, oh my God. Good, USDC is anti-DeFi, exactly. It's funny to see this after they attack Binance. Hey, bro, now you're talking. Now you're talking. You know, when you want to play a dirty game, guess what's going to happen? You live by the gun, you die by the gun. I believe in karma. I'm a big believer in the universe, and, you know, what goes around comes around, and energy, and, you know, what you put out is what you're going to receive kind of thing, right? Whether if you work hard or if you treat people, whatever it is, and look what happened to them, right? You know, you want to go after Binance, you got regulators to go after Paxos to cut off BUSD, right? Your competitor. Bro, I tell you, man, we don't need these guys here. I remember during my first bear market, which was back in 2018, I remember all these other guys on YouTube, right? You know, like these influencers, they'll be talking about how we need to onboard banks. We need to onboard banks to inject mass adoption. Why are you going backwards? It's like we are literally the first time ever in history where average people are ahead of institutions and corporations and the rich, really. Right? Which is the banksters, which is the politicians, which was the ones who actually make the rules. And the people who make the rules are benefiting themselves. The rules don't benefit us. It benefits the people who makes the rules. So why do you want to give back the power to these people? So I don't understand it. And here we go. Here we go. It's like, you know, you give them too much authority, too much control, too much power. Shit like this is going to go down. And let me tell you, guys, this is coordinated. This isn't an accident. This isn't, oh, look at USDC. This is planned out from the get-go, okay? I don't know if you fuck with Coinbase, but I certainly don't. I don't mess with no American exchanges, bro. As a matter of fact, you know, when you're like myself, you don't even have to buy Bitcoin or crypto anymore, bro. If you know how to make it on the blockchain, you don't have to go through that freaking, you know, that risk of, you know, using those services, bro, well, you're in an even better situation because you don't got to worry about none of that shit, right? So think about this. Imagine if you never have to use a centralized exchange. Well, that's exactly why Bitcoin was there. And don't get me wrong, first you need to buy it. Sure, go through those turbulences early, but you best be able to hustle on the blockchain, all right? You best be able to hustle on the blockchain because, you know, if you're not doing that, then you're going to find yourselves reliant and dependent on them. Right? What do I mean? Well, okay, you bought your first $1,000 worth of Bitcoin or whatever. You got some ETH, you got some pre-sales, you got some NFTs, you're banking coin. What are you doing with that, bro? You know, make sure you keep enough on there so you can multiply that shit and have to rely on these entities to fuck you over eventually, right? Now, you know, we've seen this happen with exchanges going down, FTX. We see this happen with stable coins going down. What's next? Where is the on and off ramps? Where are these other sort of like, you know, tunnels that you got to use to go through traditional finance? For me, honestly, buddy, I didn't even keep none in the damn bank, okay? I don't keep none in the damn bank. Whenever I got to freaking pay a bill, bro, I cash that shit out, man. That's like a hot wallet. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my cold wallet. So, I hope you guys learn similar things there. Anybody got any other... Oh, actually, let me go back to the chat there and see what you guys are up to. More questions, maybe. Also, it's crazy, man. What are you storing in? Freaking gold. And I'm joking, bro. Honestly, bro, I gotta be honest, man. This is a dangerous one, too. Because you know what's going to happen? They're going to... Listen, they cannot govern the fucking world. Okay, they tried to govern the world. They tried to say this, tried to say that, right? But you got to go back to where it all began. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's the truth. USDT. I don't give a shit what anybody says, and I'll give them respect here. You know why? Do you guys remember? And I never used Tornado Cash. I got nothing to hide. I'm an honest person. You know, I'm a dude on the internet, for fuck's sakes. Like, you know, my name is Francis Dune. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You can't be so much out there like, you know, I already am. But, you know, for those who do use Tornado Cash for whatever reason, I respect that. I respect your decision and your how the English like to say it, your privacy, your privacy, right? So what happened there was now, when people were using Tornado Cash, the American government, or I don't know, SEC, whoever it was, one of those alphabetical agencies on American soil, was saying that how, they need to freeze their wallets. So USDC, Circle, did comply to that and say, yes, we are going to freeze the wallets. But you know what BUSD did? Do you know what Tether, USDT said? Fuck you. We value privacy. All right? That's exactly what they said. And, from that perspective, what is left? Who asked that question? Oscar 3, what is left? Right? Honestly, bro, I'm going to see, I don't give a shit. I might just turn to a freaking Bitcoin. Well, not maxi. I can't be like that. Those guys, I call them Bitcoin maxi pads. They're always freaking pissed off about something on their rag. But I'm going to just become a Bitcoiner or some shit, man. You know what I mean? It's like, just have everything in Bitcoin. I don't care if it goes down. I don't care if it goes up. All I care about is I got a solid monetary asset that I can rely on. At this point, that's what it comes down to for me. Okay? Let's go to the next question. Alpha Omega, an absolute coordinated attack from every angle, bro. It's like you're getting rushed, man. These guys are just coming from all corners for real. Okay, so die is depegged too. There you go. Well, you know what happened to die, right, Oscar? I would have said die. But unfortunately, ironically enough, and I'm not trying to be funny here, our guy died, right? Apparently, he was on a beach in, Puerto Rico? And he was on the beach in Puerto Rico, and apparently he died off of, I think, a heart attack or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to, don't forget to like and subscribe as well, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it was a co-founder of DAI, pretty much was attacked. You have a lot of these stories where these co-founders from different DeFi protocols, well, the more important ones, just suddenly passed away. Now, I'm not going to get into all of that shit. That's a conspiracy theory. But let me tell you something right now. If you could put one and one right here together, you're definitely going to know what's up, okay? You're going to know what's up. And this is not no conspiracy. This is coordinated. I remember, like, one of my friends, a good friend of mine, Spanky, was telling me, he's like, hey, broski. He's from New York. Hey, broski. Like, you got to admit, I know you've been in the markets since 2017. But you got to admit, like, and this was about last week. You got to admit, though, like, you have never seen them come and attack this space so rapidly, so rampant, so violently. I'm like, actually, I have. It's very easy to attack something. Now they have pretty much planted these seeds for years now to let them blossom to get a reputation, to have people to trust them, and then to wreck it in the end. Like FTX, like Circle. That's a scam, bro. Circle is whack. Circle is whack as shit. Okay? I remember, what's his name? Max Kaiser or whatever, however he says his last name. The Bitcoin guy. He even said in an interview with that lady, what's her name? The girl, man. Oh man, she's really good. She's more like stocks and just like investments, period. Not really a crypto channel. But he even said that's a scam and that's the next to go down after FTX. And sure enough, here it is, bro. And he confirmed what I've already freaking felt. Okay, I didn't know it for sure, but I definitely felt it for sure. And sometimes, bro, like, not even sometimes, 9.5 times out of 10, man, my feelings are just legit correct. It's crazy, boys and girls. It's crazy. What else we got here? For those who are now joining, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if, if you guys see what I see. Do you see what I see? Right here, 94 cents. 94 cents. If I refresh this, you know what's going to happen? Watch what's going to happen. It's still stuck at 94 cents. All right, guys. Now, this is the one. Okay, I want to go back to Tether, right? So this is the one where it all began. We're talking about Tether at $1. And I know a lot of you say, no, well, they don't got enough in the reserves. Well, have they ever fucking depegged on your ass? You don't go by what he said, she said, you said, this said, influencer said. You go by the facts. I mean, and again, I think they kind of went down a little bit during that last attack, but that was an attack. Now, it's almost like it's almost like a freaking Al-Qaeda suicide bomber over here, right? If they could kill you without killing themselves, they're going to do it. So they tried to take down Tether for years and years and years, and for those who are now joining, they did try to sue them, they did also win. Tether also won those court cases all the time, pretty much, and proved that how, for the most part, they got the reserves. Now, if they try to attack them, and exhaust those options, and realize that how, this isn't really working, let's find other plans, they got plan B. So they had these seeds that they planted a long time ago, again, like the FTX of the world, even freaking USDC when that shit came out, Circle and all that. Circle is a company that's been around, I think, since like 2014. And they said, you know what? We're going to do last resort. And last resort, ladies and gentlemen, is to blow it all up. Go on that fucking plane, right? Like in 9/11, and do and pull out the fucking box cutters, like the freaking Al Qaeda, and we're gonna blow ourselves up. And here it is right here. Bro, how does all this shit happen, bro? Not even in the same day, but this whole year, with all of these things going on, with Terra Luna, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe Terra Luna was a legit project, and they just attacked them and depegged it, because they got some smart people. They got a lot of money. And if they can figure out some math and, you know, shift the coin this way and that way and depeg that shit, I don't fucking know at this point. But what I do know is this. Tether was the first coin to be here, stable coin that is. It had a lot of bad press, a lot of people egging it on because of what they were told from mainstream media, from what they were told that the powers that be, from what they were told from the ones who want to control your broke ass all the time. And my broke ass. We're all broke. They want to keep us broke. You know what I'm saying? We're broke compared to them. So if they could push that narrative and they go win some hearts and then all of a sudden narrative changes, tide shifts. Yes, Tether does not have reserves. Yes, Tether is, you know, not legit, blah, 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 all this shit. Well, guess what's going to happen? We're all going to believe that. And then we're all going to be dependent on that and trust that, you know, Circle, stablecoin, and what have you. And sure enough, the opposite happened. So what could I say, man? Yeah, to answer your question in the long form the short form is, what the fuck is left? Bitcoin and Tether. You know, if you're not all about like freaking ups and downs and shit, if you're a trader, I get what you're saying. But come on, man, I even tell you guys, I don't freaking trade, bro. I'm not into that kind of stuff. All right, so let's carry back on here. What other questions we got here? Flip C. Yeah, so I answered that already. What a time to be alive, bro. What a time to be alive. Weefy Chi says, any other news, let me know in the live chat as we are on this live stream. As this develops, let me know when it comes to this stable coin here. Watch CoinGecko comes on and say, oh, guys, we do apologize for our API keys. They went out of whack for about an hour. USDC is not depegged. Bro, delete this live stream. Nah, I don't delete that shit. Okay, Alpha Omega, amen, bro. This is crazy. I got out on, time switched to USDT. I got out on time. Oh, in time. Okay, good for you, Paul. Right on. What made you get out of time? Did you know, your senses? Were you doing some research and you figured it out? Bro, guys, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, bro. Bro. Listen. If I did not get out of USDC when I did, bro, I might be living on the streets right now. Okay? Well, not now, but, you know, soon. Because that would have been catastrophic to my family's well-being. And I do, you know, my thoughts goes out to anybody because this is going to hurt people. Bro, this is going to, oh my God. This is going to hurt institutions bad. And when I say institutions, I'm not just saying the ones that are, you know, the bad, evil ones. I'm talking about like, you know, I'm talking about the ones who actually run honest businesses, right? To feed their families. Capitalists who got a daughter and a son. Who has money transfer licenses and are legit in what they want to do. They're not about this corruption and, you know, owning everything for greed. Right, guys? If you look at history, what has history shown us? History has shown us that any man or empire that owned anything, that tried to conquer, what happened? They crumbled. Greed got the best of them. This is just it. Human beings are like that. So when we're talking about this notion of, oh, crypto's bad, look what happened to FTX, look what happened to this, look what happened to that, look what happened to Circle now. It has nothing to do with crypto, but it has everything to do with corruption in human beings. When you look at corruption in the banking system, when you look at corruption in traditional world, you know, Enron or whatever the heck, insider trading, that's people. That has nothing to do with Bitcoin. So when people tell me this shit, it's like, you know, do I really have to explain this to people? I just feel as though there's too much garbage. You know, and I'm not trying to knock any influencer, but this is the type of shit you should be speaking about. So you can warn people about these things, man. Insane. What else we got here? We got, let me see. Stone. I appreciate anyone who goes live on bad days. GG. Well, bro, it's a bad freaking midnight, bro. Well, is it midnight as yet? I don't even know. No, it's not that late, is it? It is. Ah, shit, it is. Fuck. It is midnight. It's a bad midnight, bro. You know what I'm saying? My wife is like going to be cussing me, but it's all good, man. This is what we need to talk about. This is what's happening right now, and it is what it is. At Moby. Sorry, where's Moby? My man Moby. What's up, Moby? Yo, bro. First of all, thank you for being patient with me when it comes to Metropolitan, bro. We got a lot to show you guys. That thing is looking badass. And our developers told us on how it's the biggest club that's a 3x3 in Sandbox. Massive and amazing. Moby says USDT the whole time is a killer, not the one killed. Exactly. And I'm not saying you got to trust USDT because you shouldn't, feel bounded to trust any sort of like stable coin, to feel safe and such. But at this point, all roads goes back to where it all began, which is USDT. Why do you think, okay, let me go to this camera. Why do you think all the rich Chinamen from freaking Macau, okay, it's like the Las Vegas of China, are in USDT and not USDC? Bro, Chinamans aren't dumb, okay? And them rich Chinamans are in USDT for a very smart reason. You think they buy into the news? You think they give a shit what America has to say about that? Give a shit what Coinbase? Who gives a shit about Coinbase? That's another fucking scam. Coinbase. Please. So I would just say this. I'm not recommending anything. I couldn't tell you guys what I'm doing. Yes, I'm in that. Maybe tomorrow USDT depegs and everybody laughs at me. I don't know. I don't care. But all I can say was this. I was ahead of the game when it came to USDC. People who know me knows this. And maybe I might get fucked too. But it's not about me or what I did. The fact of the matter is, this is big shit. And what's the price of Bitcoin right now? Is Bitcoin getting hurt from this or not? I hope it fucking pumps. Holy shit. Bro, honestly, man, only because I know a lot of you guys have USDC, I wouldn't say this because, it's very cruel to say it, but I hope that fucking shit goes down to zero, bro. I hope that shit goes down to zero, honestly. But if you guys are holding that, I know a lot of you guys are, well, I obviously hope it recovers, but still, man, this is a lesson to be learned. And, man, let's just all go into Bitcoin. Screw this shit. Imagine if all of us goes into Bitcoin, bro. Obviously, I know institutions have already gobbled up, a lot of Bitcoin at low prices. When they were telling everybody it was for terrorists, when they were telling everybody that how, it's for the dark web back in the day. They gobbled that shit up when it was at like $10, $20, $30, $100. When it went up to 20K, and then after they crashed it again with FUD news, right? In 2018. And they told everybody, yeah, look for backed. Remember backed? All the OGs know what backed is, right? All the YouTubers are talking about backed. Right, but what did back do? It backed his ass up on you and freaking did nothing. BAKKT, right? That's another false promise from them to fuck up the markets, okay? So yeah, imagine if we all go into freaking Bitcoin. Although they do have a lot of Bitcoin, it'll do a lot of, good for the markets and a healthy freaking price movement moving forward. And that's why it was invented. It wasn't really invented to have a stable coin to go in and out. Great for traders. Of course, like, do I utilize it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But at the same time, man, if you want sovereign, clean, immutable, honest, electronic, peer-to-peer cash, you got to stay in Bitcoin no matter what. You got to ride it out no matter what. All right? So, man, look. I'll read some more tweets over, not tweets, some more, speaking of tweets, any new news came out. What's up, Bernard, sir? Let's start banking those other coins at BTC. Hey, listen, guys, since I got some people here, let me tell you right now, bro. If you're sleeping on Bitcoin ordinals, you guys are freaking lazy, okay? If you guys are not into Bitcoin ordinals, and look, I'm going to make some content on this. Just hear me out, bro. I'm not big on art NFT. The Metropolitan project is not art, by the way. So people say, bro, you're contradicting yourself. It's exactly what the NFT says, business license. I'm running a business on the metaverse. But what I am saying is this. I am definitely into freaking Bitcoin ordinals. We're not going to switch the topic onto that unless you guys want to. Let me know. I could touch up on it briefly. But you need to know about that because you're missing on some money, especially the ones that are under 100K inscription number. After 1,500K, 1.5 million inscriptions, bro, those are going to be very valuable. Okay, and I got a nice freaking resource for you guys to check out if you guys want to get some. I don't give a shit if you do or not. It's just up to you if you like, the bank coin. And I'll leave it at that. Okay. So, Moby says, so there are people saying Coinbase is a safe place for your crypto. I say they're delusional. How many more lessons? Listen, bro. Nothing centralized is safe for your crypto. Nothing centralized is safe for your crypto. But what I would say is, if I had to use a centralized exchange, just because it's free, just because, it's not like a freaking decentralized wallet where you're going to pay for all these fees. Well, I think you do actually now, but back in the day you didn't. What I would say is this. Binance is where it's at, right? I'm not promoting them. I'm not promoting the, the idea of using centralized exchanges. But if you had to, for whatever reason, you gotta go to use Binance. CZ is a man who has proven himself time and time again. From 2017 when he launched BNB and I got into BNB at $1. I remember made a video and that people laughed at me too. But he has proven himself. He has reiterated on the fly rather. He has improved. When DeFi came out, I thought that was the end of CZ and Binance. What did he do? He launched a bunch of DeFi coins over there and it pumped. What did he do? He launched Binance Smart Chain. He's an innovator. He's smart. But more importantly, CZ actually freaking cares about crypto. He actually cares about people, okay? Unlike the entities that we see here, like the FTXs of the world, and people are shilling all these things. CZ, I love me some Chico Crypto, right? But he talks all this shit about CZ. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man. Come on, bro. You're talking bad about the wrong guy, So yeah, to answer your question, I would definitely say Binance is the place to go if you have to mess with centralized exchanges. For those who are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like. We're always going to come bring the latest of the latest and the greatest of the greatest. Okay, so what else we got here? USDC will be back up to $1 soon. Sure. But you're already fucked up. You're already fucked up. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. It shows that your system is broken. It shows the people that you do business is broken, or maybe even worse. It shows that you are just part of a grand scheme from the get-go to crash shit. That's all. Simple. Don't matter if it recovers. The damage is already done, broskies. That's it. The crypto lifestyle, baby. Yo, bro. Everyone's like, yo, did you rebrand? How did I rebrand when my name is Francis Dune? How do you rebrand to your name? It's like, I'm still TCL. Don't worry. Check my Twitter. It says Francis Dune with TCL in brackets. All right, what we got here? You guys like the sound of the mic too? Let me know. I got another badass one I'm going to bust on the next stream. It has a nice little bass, but not this one. This one's more high pitch. Anyhow, it's 6 a.m. in Nigeria, man. Go get some sleep, bro. I'm going to go do the same. Yeah, anyhow, guys, look, let me end this right here, right now, man. As you can see right now, let me just take one last look here. 94 cents, and we're going to refresh like that. 94 and a half cents. Okay, guys, look, as you can see, yeah, I would have felt like an idiot. I looked like an idiot if I was wrong, bro, because the moment I saw that, I jumped out of my bed. Like, literally, imagine lying down in your bed, nothing but your underwear with your phone on. I got no shirt on because I can't sleep in the shirts. My shoulders get all messed up the next day. And you literally just, like, levitate to the freaking ceiling like this, like, flattened out. Like, bro, that was me when I saw this shit. I didn't even did a short. I was crazy on the short. I came downstairs. But, yeah, it is official, ladies and gentlemen. You know who you heard it from first? Midnight or midday or freaking whatever time it is, we got to break this news, man, because this is serious shit. I don't know if you had USDC. I do hope it stabilizes for your case, for your situation, for your family. But, if nobody owned it, I wish it goes down to zero and that shit's buried once and for all. Because this is clear corruption, clear coordinated attacks that's happening in the markets. And this market was never made for these institutions and entities to come and control it the way they do. We have given them way too much power, way too much authority, and it's time for that shit to be shifted back to the people. How do you do that? You go all in on Bitcoin and nothing else, bro. You don't hold nothing but Bitcoin. Forget everything else. And that's all I got to tell y'all. So you know what? There ain't really much left to say other than, till the next video, you're on your own. Later.